For today's topic, we're going to discuss if it's easy for a foreigner living outside Singapore to find job here. If you want to know the answer to that, please keep on watching. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eve and today I'm going to share with you another episode of How To in Singapore. In this playlist, I will share with you my tips, tricks, and hacks about living in Singapore and anything fun in between. For today's topic, we're going to discuss if it's easy for a foreigner living outside Singapore to find job here. My answer to that, it is not easy, it has never been easy, and it will never be easy. Aww. Well, Singapore has a reason for that. That is to control the number of worker or foreign worker living in Singapore and to protect the people, the local residents and permanent residents from being unemployed and avoid the rising number of competitions between locals and foreigners. That makes sense, right? Well, don't get me wrong, Singapore still has a demand for foreigners depending on the skills, industries, and field of studies and expertise. So now let's discuss about the process of a local company has to go through when hiring a foreign worker. If you notice online, when you check jobs on JobsDB, JobStreet, Monster.com, there's always a note saying that that the application or the job position is just for permanent residents and Singaporeans only. Do you know why? That is because to minimize the number of foreigners applying for the position and control the number of foreigners applying for the position. Redundant, right? So let me just give you an idea of what MOM is. MOM, tada! MOM is a ministry of the government of Singapore which is responsible for formulation and implementation of labor practices and policies related to workforce in Singapore. So, meaning to say, there is an entity or a body of government that regulates foreign workers. So now you have the idea what is MOM. Now let's go back to the hiring procedure of a local company has to go through when hiring a foreign worker. Number one, a minimum CPF contribution is required. So what is CPF? CPF is a central provident fund, just like SSS or Social Security System, which means the company has to pay contribution to the government for its employee. Number two, the company needs to calculate foreign worker quota. Let me show you a demonstration.
This website, it will help you calculate the foreign worker quota. Let's say, for example, just key in your services, the type of your sector, services. For your local employees, you have to key in how many you have. Let's say, for example, you have 3. When you key in 3 right there, it will show you how many SPAS holders you can hire, how many PRC work permit you can hire, and how many Malaysian work permit you can hire. So for this type of company, under services, there's 3 local employees contributing for CPF. You are allowed to hire 2 Malaysian worker only. So the more you have local employees, the more that you will be allowed to hire foreigners. Let's say you have 10 local employees, which means 10 people contributing CPF. You will be allowed to hire 1 SPAS and 6 Malaysian work permit holders. And you will know that you are within the quota. I hope that this demonstration helps you to get a better understanding on how a local company hires foreign worker.
Number 3, foreign levy. As I have mentioned in my previous vlogs, which I'm gonna link right here, A local company has to pay a foreign levy to the government agency in order to hire a foreign employee. About the foreign levy, there's a level. Like first level, you have to pay $400 for a Malaysian skilled worker. Another level will be 600, and so on and so forth. But of course, if you are holding an S-Pass holders has a different foreign levy rate, which is much more higher. Number 4. So then the company will have to submit an online application to the Ministry of Manpower website for approval. In this stage, nobody can help you or the company. MOM is the boss. Now let's give you some tips on how to apply jobs while away from Singapore. Number 1. Create a professional looking resume with a professional photo and a cover letter. Try to minimize the number of pages as well, like 1 or 2 pages. Don't make it 4. That's too much to read. Number 2, while you're away in Singapore, you can set up or send your resumes online through various job search engines like JobsDB, JobStreet, Monster.com. In that way, there is a chance that you can set up appointments or meetings before you fly into Singapore. Number 3, make sure that the position that you are applying for matches your skills and field of studies and expertise. That way, you don't waste time and effort.
Number 4. Practice possible interview questions and responses.
Number 5. In this option, you can actually find a manpower agencies from your country or in Singapore that can help you find job. But of course, however, you have to make sure that this manpower agency is a legit agency, and they won't just rip up some cash out of you, because normally that's how agency do. Number 6. Woohoo! Do not be choosy. If you got the job, don't be boastful like you have so many options and blah 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 blah. Just go inside the company, work your way up, because this kind of opportunity doesn't come a lot of times. Most of the time, zero opportunity. So when you get it, go girl, go bro, sort of. And remember that in Singapore Sea, there's a lot of fishes swimming and waiting to be caught, not just you. Thank you guys so much for staying with me until the very end of this video. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a massive thumbs up and share it to your friends and relatives. Now, if you have any suggestions or comments or recommendations on what to discuss next, kindly leave that in the comment box below, and I will definitely look into it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up. Click the bell button. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Oh my goodness. What a blooper earlier. I forgot to switch on the ring light. Mamma mia. And then this camera keeps on dying. What? It took about 30 minutes I think it took about 30 minutes to film this video. Oh my gulay. There's so many